What is up, YouTube? Back at it with another video on the Spoolin Productions YouTube channel. Today I'm doing an hpop in the 6.0 right now. Yeah, so let's get into that. Okay, so I've got 6 liter in the shop, fixing to put this new hpop in it and see if that fixes our issue. Got the turbo out right now. It was leaking here on the drain line, so I think I'm gonna replace that or replace the O-ring or something. So here's the old hpop. It looks fine, but the gear turns a little bit and then it gets hard to turn. But I got all the new stuff put in. It's all together and whatnot. So fix my turbo and get all that put back together. But yeah. Okay, so I'm working on pulling the hpop out right now because I decided I'm gonna go ahead and change it anyways. But that cover that goes on top of there, the bolts weren't even tied in it. So I'm thinking it's just causing this here to not seat right on the IPR. And that was my issue right there, I believe. But we're gonna go ahead and change it out anyways while I'm in here. So yeah, let's jump into that. You can see I got the turbo out here. You can see where we were leaking oil from that drain line right there. But I'm gonna pull the pedestal out and pull some other things out of the way and try to get the hpop out now. Okay, everything is put back together, and now we're fixing a cold starter. It'll have to build oil pressure, obviously, before it'll start. But maybe she'll work now. Heck yeah, she's fixed. Let's go. Okay, so I figured I'd work on the dent side a little bit today. I'm pulling this out. I'm basically just working on stripping the entire cab out, all of it. Don't mind the noise in the background. The neighbors are mowing. Gay! But, yeah, I'm just working on pulling everything off of this cab right now. Okay, I got that heater core out. Here it is. All the fireproof stuff off the transmission tunnel and whatnot. Steering column, this big old thing. Still got some more stuff to take out up here, but I'm basically just stripping everything off so I can finish welding and cutting on some stuff eventually and then get it painted, I reckon. But I need to get a parts truck because I need a bed, because this frame's gonna have to be shortened and I have to get a bed before I can see where I need to cut it at. But I also need to build rear cab mounts and just finish up some stuff in here, build some plates to go here. I'm gonna put a rear bench seat out of a crew cab 6.0 or something in here because these are just too tall for this. I don't like the way they fit. But yeah. Okay, so I'm having trouble deciding. Should I keep this carpet in the dent side? Or, well, it probably won't be this carpet because this has been rained on and everything else, and I'm not a fan of the gray. But should I keep the carpet, or should I go with that like black rubber mat stuff? I have some in another truck, I'll show y'all. Should I go with this stuff here? This is the black rubber mat stuff I was talking about. This is the dash that'll be going in the dent side. It needs some work. Somebody's done some terrible wiring in it. But that's the dash that'll be going in it. But should I go with this stuff? Should I use this format? Because this is the new cab here for this truck. And I'm gonna use... Open the door! Well, it's locked. I'm gonna use the carpet that's already in this truck. This stuff, it needs cleaned and everything. But I'm gonna use that. Yeah, as you can see, it needs cleaned, shampooed, and everything. But this is also the kind of rear seat that I want to use in the dent side as well. But yeah, should I use the carpet or the black, like, rubber stuff? I feel like this will be easier to keep clean, but will it be as comfortable and look as nice, you know? So yeah, I just figured I'd ask y'all. I actually got pretty much everything stripped out, you know. This is staying on here for now. I left the driver's seat, the carpet's still in here, but that's literally it. I'm leaving that all in here. So I mean, the cab has to stay on for now, because when I get a bed, I have to get it on here, make sure everything lines up straight and all that. But I really need to figure out what's going on with these fenders too, because like the body line's not right. Like you can see the fender kind of sits in. I don't know if it really shows up on camera, but the fender sits in compared to this and the door. You can definitely see down here, which the door also is messed up. None of the gaps are really set. But yeah. Well, I cleaned up all the stuff that I chucked on the ground right there. I also pulled the carpet out. So now it's literally just the cab and the driver's seat. And I'm gonna try and get that other dash and throw in here at some point, so that I can have a steering wheel in here that's hooked up. And then I need to find a set of wheels for it for cheap, just so I can move it around and whatnot. But yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, well now I'm getting the spare cab stripped out for the F350. Dash is right here. She's gonna go in the dent side at some point. But yeah, I'm getting this all stripped out. I've come a long way. Got, you know, some seat belts and stuff out. Obviously the dash out. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. So yeah. Hey, update. I got a bunch of stuff out here. I cannot for the life of me get these bolts out on either side. The only thing holding these plastic pieces in the seat belts back here is these bolts on each side. And those are the only ones I can't get out for some reason. So I don't really know what to do. But I think I'm fixing to go grab something to eat and think on it here in a minute. I'm still got to get the headliner out. That's really what I'm trying to get. That's why I'm taking all the plastic stuff off. I still got to pull some of these handles off. And then that dome light and the headliner should come out. But yeah, I'm going to go grab something to eat first and we'll get back into that. Got all the handles out. Literally the only thing left is that dome light. And this headliner should come out. I went and got some snacks. I got actual food inside, but I'm not going to eat till I'm done. But Swedish fish, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and Dr. Pepper. Let's get it.
And autistic.
Turns out I actually had one more handle there to get. Everything else is out. Headliner's starting to come out. One more handle. So it's starting to get dark, but I'm going to get at that. I got the headliner out now. Super easy to get out since all the interior's out. I literally just brought it down, turned it sideways, and through this door here, the driver's door. But yeah, now I pretty much just gotta get these out, I reckon. That back there. And strip all this out, I think. Maybe. But yeah, that's probably gonna be all for this video. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That's definitely gonna be all for this video. This video is probably gonna be pretty long. But I think I'm gonna pull this door off. But other than that, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like and subscribe. See y'all.